Nightmare scenario for Ukraine, as Russia has not spared a single front. It's day 12/22 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Ukraine is currently going through its worst nightmare, as Russian forces are advancing on the entire front line. The thing is, the nightmare is only going to get even worse, as currently several of their strategically important cities are in critical condition. Let's start from Zaporizhzhia front. Fighting has shifted further up north, toward the center of the city. Recently, in order to confirm the progress, a Russian soldier was seen replacing the Ukrainian flag with theirs near the bridge. According to the Russian sources, units performing these attacks are Russian paratroopers. At the moment, this area is considered a gray zone, as intense fights are taking place. If Russia is able to take Kamiansk within a week, Ukraine will be in trouble on this front as well, as they will have a hard time deciding which front to support more than the other. Now moving to Velika Novosilka front. In yesterday's report, we saw how Russian forces captured all villages on the eastern side of the river. And I further suggested they will have to widen the bridgehead as they penetrate even further. We also saw movements towards north from the river. However, capture of Dnipro I was not able to confirm. But today's sources have confirmed the capture. This means Russian forces have captured their first village in Dnipro Oblast. It is expected they will attack along the highway and towards Velika. This advance is more important than it looks, because along this ridge Ukraine had very strong defenses, as the river was in front of it. So you can imagine the difficulty when storming the positions. However, now as Russian forces have gained foothold on the heights, these Ukrainian positions will be weakened further. Now moving to the eastern flank of Pokrovsk. As you know, Russian forces are advancing along this two axes. In the last couple of days, from Koptova, in addition to them attacking Novotoretsk, they also started attacking Razer. In addition, Razer is also being attacked from Maryinka. According to the latest report, these areas were captured by the Russian forces, and this area is currently considered a gray zone. It is very obvious that their goal is to reach this highway. Taking physical control will dramatically weaken their defenses of Pokrovsk. However, their main difficulty will be that they will have hard time transferring reinforcements, as Russian forces have created a similar type of situation on the entire front line. Now moving to Chasiv Yar. Ukrainian forces are refusing to give up the city, as they are defending with all their might. They are launching a localized counterattack within the city to stop the Russian advance. They understand that defending this position is very important, as Russian forces are very close to Dnipro. However, Russian forces are now also advancing northwards. In last 4 days, they were able to capture these big areas. At the moment, it is unknown what their objective on this axis is. But one thing is sure, it will stretch the Ukrainian armed forces further. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.